Hello, good evening. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Please, when you come up, just say something. Let me know that you are here, you are watching me. Give me all the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. How are we doing? How are we doing? How did our day go? Today, I am going to be talking about my story. I'm going to tell you my story. So please just take a seat. This place is too dark. My light is not that bright. Please take a seat. Get yourself a glass of water or a cup of tea. I've got my green tea in here. I'm going to tell you my story. Okay? Good evening, Sylvia. Thank you for jumping on. Today I want to tell you my story. I don't know whether I should speak Twi or I should speak English. It depends on how many people are here who understands my language. Asari, thank you for jumping on. Today I'm going to tell you my story, so please don't be in a rush to go. I would love if you stay to the end and hear my story out, because it's an amazing story I've got here. You know, I've shared some of my stories. I know some of you have heard some of them, but it's not all that you've heard, okay? There's more to it. So today I am here to share it with you. And if it touches your heart and you want to change your mindset or your lifestyle, then hey, I'm all ears to help you to achieve what you want to change. So please stay on, invite somebody to come and watch with you. Don't go, don't be in a rush. Invite somebody, share it on your platform so that somebody will also come and watch with you. Hey. Come on. Hallelujah. We're going to start. Are we going English or Twi? Please, let's vote. If you want me to speak English, please type English. I'm going to look at the number of people who want me to speak English and then the number of people who want me to speak Twi. So let's vote now. What language should we go for, Twi or English? Or should I decide? Please come up, type something. Twi or English? Twi or English? Which one should we go for? Guys, if it's your first time watching me, my name is Mama G or Georgina, okay? Mama G or Georgina, that's my name, so I don't mind any of them. And I promote healthy lifestyle around the world. I help people who want to change their lifestyle. But today, all I'm going to be talking about is me. It's all about my story, and I want to share with somebody. First, I'm going to start on how I joined the business, okay? How I joined this amazing business, how I grabbed this opportunity. Maybe you might be here, you've heard me several times talking about it. Maybe I've not gone into details. You don't know the real story. Today, I'm here to give you a little bit of it. So don't be bored. Don't be in a rush. It's going to be a nice one. Oh, okay. Sylvia, I should speak English. Okay, I'll speak English. I'm going to speak English. My English is not that good, but I will try. So I'm going to start. I joined this business last year, okay? I joined this business last year, September. But before I joined the business, I started using the product, okay? How did I join the business? I got to know about the business or the product through a friend and a sister. I was in Germany, okay, because of my husband's nature of job, we travel a lot. Every 3 years we move. So we had come back from Germany 2018 December. So I used to go to my sister's salon to do my hair, to do all sort of stuff. We go there, sometimes we just go there to chat, to have fun. So I was, at that time when we came, I've got 4 children. So my 4th child was just a year old. Okay, so she was just a year old, and when we came, I was looking for a job because since I started working, I've never stayed home not working. I've never been a stay-home mom or a stay-home parent. I've always been working. And go down to UK back in 2018 December. So when I came, I was jobless. Okay, husband doing all the job. Okay, he's the only one working, so he was the only one paying the bills. The money was paying all the bills, so I wasn't working. I was looking after the children. We eventually found a school for them, and then was left with me and the little one. So because I'm not used to staying at home, I wanted to go back to work. So I started applying for jobs, going for interviews and stuff. And then I started looking for nursery for her. Normally, when I have my children, my mom is always here. So my children don't start nursery till like they are 2.5 or 3 years old. But because we were moving from Germany down here, my mom was with us in Germany, so she has to go to Ghana and then to go and start applying for all this visa stuff. So it was just us who came here. So I went to look for nurseries, and then the cost of the nursery, and then how much I was going to get paid. When I, compared it wasn't really, it didn't make sense to go and work and then use all the money to pay. In UK, childcare system is different. The rich, the poor, the middle, we all pay the same. There's no any like middle, this one pay smaller than the other, so you all pay the same. Good evening, my boss lady. So we looked at all those stuff, and then me and my husband, we sat down, we said it's not worth going to work and using all the money to pay childcare. So I have to stay at home. That was, looking at the situation, I had to stay at home and look after the children and look after her till she's like 3 years old, that she'll be able to start school, or to get my mom over so that I could go to work. Yesterday I was still applying for jobs because I was bored at home. I'm not the type that stays home, and if I stay home, it's cleaning, cooking, tidying up, ironing. I do all sorts. So it was there. That was there. So I was, going to the salon, and I had put on weight. After having her, I put on a lot of weight. I was huge. Size 16, size 18, I could wear all of them. I was very huge. So I went to the salon, we were just talking, and I was talking about, I want to lose weight and all this stuff. And that was somewhere January, February, but we didn't really talk about it until April. Yeah, April. That time when I said I wanted to lose weight, she talked about the product, but I didn't really, go into details, because at that time, me and my husband, we sat down, we talked about what I wanted to do. So we decided that I do child minding, because with child minding, I'll be at home and I'll be able to look after my child, and at the same time look after other people's children and get paid so that I can help with the house bills. So I registered with this child minding agency. So I had to go for training and courses and pay money here and there. So I was doing all sorts. So when she talked about the products, at the time, I was using the money for other things. So I didn't have an extra money to buy the product. So I kept saying today, tomorrow. I took all the information about the product. I read about it. I needed it and I knew it would work. But I didn't have the money at that time. So what I did was I told her to hold on. So coming April, somewhere Easter time, around April, I organized a surprise party, birthday party for my husband. And we did a party. We took pictures. We did all the dancing. And when the pictures came, when I saw the pictures, I was like bloated. I was proper. I was looking huge. My belly was like I was 4 months pregnant. I said, what? I didn't like the picture. So I had these two lovely neighbors here. And we all decided that we wanted to lose weight. So we started doing intermediate fasting. So I was telling my sister that I've started doing intermediate fasting. We were going for a walk in the woods. walking like 1 hour, 2 hours trying to lose weight. And then we'll be starving ourselves, and after the fast we just eat anything. So in the end, I'm just wasting my time doing that. So I was telling her, she kept saying, try this product. This product can help you. And I wasn't comfortable with myself. When I'm going to church, I had to start trying on dresses from Wednesday before Sunday comes, because if I wait till Sunday, I will not get anything to wear. So when she talked about it, I said, okay. So she kept saying, asking, and then she said, okay, you don't have the money to buy the product. Why don't you join the business? I said, don't worry, I'll buy the product. I'm just doing 1 or 2. So eventually I got the money and I bought some of the product, not all of them, because at the time, even though I was huge and I was big, my main concern was my stomach. I wanted to lose my belly fat. So I bought the one that will help me lose my belly fat. That's what I purchased, and that's what I could afford. So I bought those ones. I tried it for 3 weeks. I used it for 3 weeks, and I could see that I was light. You know yourself. When you're light, you know. When you're heavy, you know. So I was more lighter, and we were going to church, and I was able to wear a dress that I couldn't wear for 2 years. So I told my husband, wow, this product is amazing, because I'm following all the plans and everything, and I'm doing it as my sister asked me to do. So I think I should get the other product and add it to it. And all my mind was to lose my belly fat. I wasn't even thinking about the body itself. Okay, I didn't know that the product could do other things. So I went back to my sister. I used to watch her doing live videos and all those stuff. So I told her I wanted to buy the other product, and she said, Gina, join this business, because your business that you've done, you've got a certificate. You can see at my back there, all this, I've got everything, but I wasn't getting the children to look after. I've done leaflets, my whole neighborhood, I've shared it everywhere, in letterboxes. What haven't I done? I've created a Facebook page for it, and I pay to boost the page. I get the enquiries, but people are not bringing their children in. So I eventually got 2 of them. One was as and when needed. One was just part-time, 3 hours a day. But she wanted to go to the same school as the siblings were going. So the mom has no choice than to go and look for the nursery in the school for her to go. So I lost her. I only had her for like 2 months, and I lost her. So the other one was like as and when needed, and it wasn't paying much. And with child minding, when you are a child minder, you are not just a child minder looking after other children. There are so many paperwork you have to do. There are so many bills, insurance, because you are on your own. If you work in a nursery or in a school, which I've worked in nurseries and school over 11 years, you have team members, teamwork, people to back you up. But when you're a child minder, you don't have anybody. You are on your own. Okay? You are on your own. So you have to, back yourself. All insurances, you have to do them. So even though I wasn't getting any income in, I was still paying out bills. I had 3 different insurance I have to pay, and child minding fee, I was still paying it. They don't care whether you haven't got a child or not. So far as you are registered, you've got a certificate, you have to pay all your necessary bills. So I was paying all of them. So it was a bother to me. And my husband's money or pay, which I would say is for all of us, was paying all the bills. Okay, it pays. We weren't hungry, trust me. We pay all the bills. We get to do our food shopping and everything, but we don't have money to save. And moving to a new house, we bought our new property. There are things that comes with the house that you have to do, the flooring, other things. We've not even done the painting. It's just one coat. There are small petty things that you have to do. And you've got car as well, so you have to pay insurance, you have to buy fuel. My husband works far from home, so running two cars, and having a new home, paying all these council tax and bills, and having 4 children to pay bills, guys, it wasn't easy at all. It wasn't easy, so I needed to do something. My husband wasn't worried. He said, don't worry, even if it takes 20 years, take your time, the job will come. For now, let's manage what we have. But I was worried, because I'm not used to staying at home, and I'm not used to anything, Even if school is doing trip, going for trip, £5, £10, I have to message my husband. He has to transfer money into our joint account for me to use to pay school dinners. I had to call him. Everything was on him. Everything was on him. Okay, sometimes you see people laughing and jumping around. You don't know what is going on in their homes. There are things going on in people's homes, so if they don't share it, you will not know. And today I'm here to share with you. I have lovely family. Okay, I have family, cousins in US, my brothers, and they always surprises me. They knew that I'm somebody who is a hard worker. I'm always working. And when we moved down and I'm not working, I didn't ask them. They knew me. So they were always surprising me. I have one big brother in US, Ato. I know he'll be watching me later, but God bless you so much. My younger brother Mark is there. My younger brother Moses. They were doing amazing things. They used to, surprisingly, you hear the doorbell and they've done a whole shopping for the kids. I'll wake up one morning and then they will send me a message, or we send some money for the kids. I know they are sending it to me, but they won't say it because they know I'll tell them, no, I'm going to look for a job. The moment they start doing that, I'm going to look for a job. So they use the children as care, and they've supported us. I don't know how to say it, but we've been blessed. Trust me. Maybe you don't have anybody who will come and surprise you. So this message is really for you. I had few people, families that have supported me during these few years that we've been here. Coming December will be 2 years. Still, I've not got a job. Still, I'm doing the child minding, but I've not got a child in. Okay? So that means I'm still paying our bills. I'm not getting money in. So my husband came back from work. We sat down and I said, you know what? This business that my sister is telling me, should I give it a try? She said, why not? And I told when my sister told me about the business, she said, Gina, you need to do this. Okay, do this on the side. It's just a part-time. Do it on the side. If your main job picks up, at least you don't lose. You've got something on the side to keep you going. So I said, business. Me, I've never done online marketing business before. I like business. I like to buy stuff and send it to Ghana for them to sell and all those stuff. But I've not done online marketing business before. Okay, and I don't like business that you're going to be stocking stuff, and I can't deal with that with 4 children and running around school runs. I have to do football 3 times in a week. You have to go to church. You have to do home chores Monday to Friday. I'm just a single mom. There's too much. So when she talked about the business, I said, I've seen you doing live videos on Facebook. For me, I can't do live video. She said, don't worry, you like taking pictures. You're always on Facebook. You can take pictures, you can record yourself and send it to me. If it's good, I'll ask you to post it on Facebook. So I said, okay, are you sure I can do this? She said, yeah, you can do it. At least you can earn some money in a month to support you. I said, okay. You will let me speak to my husband. I'll speak with my husband. So I spoke with him. I took all the information, any information I got from my sister, Matilda, may God bless you. She had the patience, she had time. Any question that I asked her, she would go and dig and get me all the information. I'll give it to my husband, we'll sit down, go on the internet, we'll read about it, we did a lot of research. That's why I keep saying in my live video that if somebody is giving you an opportunity, don't just overlook it. Get the information and do your own research. Read about it. Because if you don't read, you will never know. So me and my husband, we sat down. Couples need to sit down and decide on what to do, because anything that you do is for the benefit of the family. So we sat down and we said, sometimes you want to send money to Ghana, because your money is tight. We have to pay everything. When somebody calls you, you can't send money. Or even if you want to just willingly give something to your nephews and nieces and your mom or your aunties, you can't, because the moment you take 50 or 100 pounds out of it, you'll be short. So you can't. So you have to keep giving excuses. And sometimes people in Africa don't get it. They don't understand it. The fact that you are in abroad, when you are asked to bring 50 pounds or 100 pounds, you have to send it. People don't get it. Okay? Just the close friends and family that will understand you well. So we made a decision. and I decided to say yes to this amazing business. So one day, Samantha was doing her live video. After she finished, I just called and I said, "Sis, I'm ready to sign up. Can you send me the website?" So she sent me the website, and she was even surprised. She said, "Are you sure you want to do the business?" I said, "Yes. I've spoken to my husband, and I think I'll give it a try. It's only £50. £50. I didn't really have the money. I used my husband's credit card. Or I think my credit card was we have a joint one. So I used the credit card and then I used it to sign up £50. So I signed up because my sister won't let me buy it from her account. She wanted me to sign up and buy it and get paid a commission. So I signed up and I bought my product and I did 2 sales to different customers. And then coming 10th, I was there and then she messaged me and she said, "You've been paid." I said, "Paid? Paid from where?" She said, "Oh, but you did you did some sales last month. They've paid you." I said, "Really? Go and check." So she showed me how to go and check at the back office. So I checked, and my first pay, guys, maybe it will be small for you, but to me at that time, it was a lot to me. I was paid £86.50 for just 3 sales I did. That was the commission I get. At that time, when you get to your, and I was able to go to my first promotion. I managed to get my first promotion within that first month that I joined the business. I made it to my first promotion, and I got paid £86.50. I called my husband at work and I said, "You wouldn't believe it. I got paid." And what he said was, "Are you sure the money is for you? Are you sure they will not come back for the money?" I said, "Mr. Man says they won't come back for it. It's for me." And I was surprised. That day I said to myself, I need to take this business seriously. I need to put a lot of interest, much interest in it. Because what is this business all about? It's about human being. It's about promoting healthy lifestyle. It's about helping people around you. And I've used the product and it has helped me. Why don't I join and tell the people around me? So I said, okay, I'll do it. So I got that courage after getting that pay. Okay, I got that courage and looking at my, how I have changed, my weight was dropping gradually. I said, I need to go out there and shout it out. So my first, I didn't go straight live. What I did was, I think I recorded myself and I posted it on Facebook. I sent it to Samara. She said, "You are doing the job. Just post it." So I posted it on Facebook. I did 1 or 2. And nobody pushed me to go and do live video. I woke up one day, I just turned on Facebook and I went up there and I started talking. If you use a product, nobody will ask you to go and do live video. Your instinct will push you, because what the product will do for you, you will want to tell somebody so that somebody can tell somebody so that somebody can tell somebody. That is what happened to me. So I started like a mad woman. I was telling everybody I knew, all my contacts, people at church, people I've worked with, anybody, I was sharing it with them. Guys, there's this amazing product that I've started using and I've joined the business. Do you want to join the business? Do you want to try the product? And I was getting loads of sales out because I had people that were in the same situation as I am or as I was. And I've helped a lot of people to not just the weight loss by itself, but to change their lifestyle. Their health is much, much better. And when I kept using it, I brought my husband in. He's also using it. The children are using it. And then I realized that I was very, very anemic. Very, very anemic. I've been on iron tablet for over 12 years. I've been on iron tablet. I take iron tablet 3 times a day. And when I'm pregnant, it's worse. I take it 3 times a day and I still go to the hospital and they give me drips of iron. That's how bad my iron was. I was always tired, headache, couldn't sleep properly. I'll go to bed, but it takes a long time for me to go to sleep. So even if somebody is passing, I will know that somebody is passing. That was how bad it was. I had body aches, wrist, my knee, my back. I was even due a surgery for my wrist because for some reason this hand I had to even wear cast a whole lot. I was due a surgery in Germany, and because of our time we couldn't do it. I came down here, they wanted to do it, so before they do it they had to give me steroid injection for 3 months, the most painful injection I've ever received. After receiving that, that's when I found this amazing product, and since I started using the product, no more surgery. I went back and I didn't need a surgery because the pain is gone down. I'm not saying the products are medicine or they are something to cure, but it's because my body was lacking the food that it needed. It was lacking some nutrients, some vitamins, and all these you can get them from the plant-based product that I'm using or that I'm talking about. So I said yes, I've joined the business, and then within first month, first promotion, then the second month I went to my second promotion, then third and fourth. Now I'm on the fifth or sixth position in the business, and I'm just a year old. Some people are joined 8 months, 7 months, and they are even on the 7th, 8th position. This business, you don't wait for somebody. You come in, you pick up your pieces, you learn, you kick off. Whoever brought you in, you can even pass that person. Nobody wait for anybody. Nobody wait for anybody. I joined the business and I made it. Even though I had my plan A, this is my plan B, I replaced it. I made it my plan A instead of B. I treated it as if this business is the one that is going to pay my bills or my rent. So I gave it my all. There are people who come up and say, I want to do this business, register me. They register and they don't do anything. Today, I am looking for people who are business minded, who are willing to earn an extra income. I was willing to earn an extra income. When I was joining, I said I needed just £300. And that £300, I want to use to pay my children's dinner fees. When school are going on trip, I want to use that. When I need something in the shop, I want to use that for. And when you even want to buy something or send something to your mom, £50, £20, you can, take it from your own bank account. I needed just that £300 just to release the pressure on my husband's pay. And the first month I got 86. The second month I got over that £300 I was looking for. And then the third month, it kept going up. And the bonuses don't even go there. Life was tough for my sisters or my brothers watching me. It wasn't that rosy. Because from where I'm coming from, I've always been working. I've always got money. I'm working, my husband is working full time. We've always had money. So we pay our bills, we do our shopping, we send some to Ghana, we still have money. So me, I know how to chop money. Trust me, I know how to chop money. I love good things. I love designer stuff. I know how to chop. My husband too loves them. Me and my husband, we are like twins. Everything I like, he likes. We like to treat ourselves. You work hard, and then we'll take 2 months in a year. You go to the shop, you treat yourself, you treat your children. That is what we do. But we move down here, and here we go, one person's income. Can you treat yourself? No. Can you even send some back home to give to your family? No. Can you buy what you want? No. You've seen something you want to buy, but because there are bills that have lined up, you can't buy until those bills have been paid before you can buy whatever you want to buy. I don't want to bore you with too much of my story, because if I keep going, we'll keep going on and on and on and on, and I don't want to bore you. All I'm telling you is relate to my story. I had it before. And then here I was. I'm trying to look after my children because looking at a job, I've got 2 agencies. They keep calling me and messaging me, but who will look after her? If I'm to take her to nursery, do you know how much I'm going to pay? How much are they going to even pay me? So I've decided to stay and build this business. A business that one thing that Sister Matt told me that it made me jump into this business was, oh, you're not going to be stocking products, you're not going to be doing any shipping, you're not going to be going to people's houses, you're not going to carry the things on your head to go and sell them. I said, oh, then that would be a good job, because with my 4 children, there's no way I will be able to be going to people's houses to deliver goods. I can't do that. I can't go and share what is it, brochures or whatever it is, book, and go and collect it back. No, I can't do that. And I can't stock stuff in my house, because I know Africans, you stock the things, they want to buy it, you give it to them on credit, and it will take them years to pay. I know how Africans are. So I don't want business that we stock. I don't want business that I have to go and do any posting. I have to do all the calculation. No, the company does everything. All I have to do is to promote the product, talk about my story, tell people what the product can help them with, and then I get paid. The company do all their calculation, how much they have to pay me. They do it themselves. All the admin work, they do it. I don't do any of them. I don't do any of them. Just get people, give them the website, show them how to place the order, or do it for them. Talk about the product with them. Ask them what they need, what they are really asking up for, and guide them. Help people change their lifestyle. That's what I do. We are preachers of the word, preachers of health. That's what I put it. We are preachers of health. So if you are here and your story relates to mine, now that nobody even knew that this pandemic was going to come. Before the pandemic, I was getting this as and when child. So at least some month I get £50, some month I'll get 60, some month I'll get 50. And even just child minding fee. If I tell you how much I pay for child minding fee, just child minding fee, £50. So that £50 that I got from that child, it goes straight to that child minding fee. And that child that comes, you have to feed the child snacks twice. The child comes full day, the child will have snack twice. So fruit and vegetables in a week, it was costing me like £25. I have to buy fuel in my car. If I want to take them to, sometime I drop them to school, you have to calculate all of it. I have to pay insurance, different insurance, a whole lot, guys. I don't want to bore you with that. Here I am in this business. I treated it as if it's my plan A. And now I am reaping what I started or what I planted. What is your excuse? Is it your children? Is it about your job? Is it about you coming on Facebook to promote a product that is worth sharing for other people to know about it? You can't do live video. Great, no one is asking you to do live video. You can do this business without going live on Facebook. There are people in this business doing it, and they are hitting promotion upon promotion upon promotion, but they are not on Facebook. Your WhatsApp status is there. People are doing it on Instagram. People are doing it on Facebook. People are doing it on WebTalk. I'm on WebTalk. You can follow me there. Everywhere. Any social media platform you can do it. People are doing it on the street. People have got their flyers done. They meet people, they talk to them, they give them the flyers. They deal with people face to face. When the pandemic came, this lockdown came, I sat here and I said to myself, if I had said no to this business, life would have been very, very, very tough. Even though I had brothers and sisters that once in a while they will surprise you, they will send something to the kids, and you don't know how much they send loads. You know, my brothers in US, you will be there and then you wake up in the morning and they will message you. That they call me mother, yedisikatum, if I'm on kolano. And then sometimes I sit on my bed and then tears start coming. So when you see me dancing and jumping, guys, when you've not heard somebody's story, don't say that yours is bad. Somebody's is different. My situation wasn't that bad. It was alright because at the end of the day, I've got a place to put my head. I've got a roof under to put my head. I'm not starving. I get everything I want. It's just that you don't get to save some. You don't get enough to be able to help somebody. And me, I love to help. My husband is so generous. Even if it's his last kobo, he will give it out. And we couldn't do that. We couldn't do it. Two of us, even if it's our last drop, we'll give it out. We take people as friends, become our family. And it's so painful when somebody asks you for something, or you think that this person needs help, but you can't help. But before you could help, but now you can't help. It's very painful. That was our problem. We couldn't help. We couldn't help back home. We couldn't send money to our parents. We couldn't send to our nephews and nieces. Petty things we couldn't do. Why? Because the money was not enough. The money could pay all the bills. It could buy us our food for the whole month because we do one bulk shopping. I like to do my whole monthly shopping, at least. Even if I don't have money, I know there's food in the house for children to eat. To the extent that I have a book, when my husband gets paid, everything is written, what we will do. Even collection, the collection that we will give at church, I have to write it down. And make sure that everything has come out, and then the rest is what we will keep till the end of the month. Remember, fuel has not come. We have to even take fuel out. So me, my husband in this house, he calls me the accountant. I have my book here. I'll show you. This is my book. And I write everything in it. You can see it. Everything for the month. Every bill that will go out, I write it down. This is it. If your money is limited, okay? If your money, you budgeted for other things, you need to plan. You need to have a vision. You need to write it down, because if you are not careful, you will spend some money that you are not supposed to spend. And when these people are at your door with red letters, you can't do anything about it. So I prefer going hungry and paying all my bills than getting too much to eat and relaxing too much and then owing and people knocking on my door. No. This house is our savings. Our car is our savings because we paid the car off. The house is mortgaged. This is our savings. That's all we have. You don't want people to come and take it off you, so you need to maintain it. So we make sure all bills have come out before we do anything else. Anything. Even if you've seen a shoe and you want to buy, you can't buy because your bills are still there to be paid. Children's dinner fees are there to be paid. Children need uniforms, school shoes. You buy shoes 6 months, 3 months. The shoe, the front, I don't know whether they chew it or not. The front will be gone. Socks, I don't know what they do to their socks. You see holes in it. And I hate children's socks that has holes. So I'll put them away. I'll throw them in a bin. 4 months, 5 months, you see their singlet, their vest, too small. My little girl, she's not even 3 years old. She's wearing 4 to 5 years old clothes. They grow so quickly. And children, you bring children to the earth, it's your responsibility that the children get whatever they want. So all this running around and business that we have taken upon ourselves is because of the children. So why don't you do something that your children will be proud of? My children knows that I do this business, and every morning, even today before they went to bed, they ask me, Mommy, are you not going to do live video? In the morning, even my little one will say, Mommy, let's go and do live video. Because they know that this is what will put food on the table. At least it will drop down the pressure on your husband or your wife's pay. And trust me, this business has been an amazing business. It has been an amazing journey. 1 year in the business, and every month I get paid. Every month, there's no single month that I've not gotten paid. Every month I get paid. Every month. Maybe the 500 and 600 and 400 and 300 is not a lot for you, but to me, it is a lot for me. It really helps. It helps buy food in the house. It pays stuff, and some of the bonuses I even got paid for the last 2 months, and I checked my pay slip and I told my husband. He was at home. We all looked at the pay slip and he was like looking at my face. I was looking at his face. We didn't even think that I was going to get that amount of money in this business. I wanted only £300, but the amount that I've gotten more than that. Remember, there are commissions and there are bonuses. So when you get the bonus, as a one-off pay, and then you get your commission, depending on whatever you sell every month. And the more you sell, the more you bring people in, the more your business grows. If my story has touched you, type it down. I want to know. Just say it has touched me and share this video. I don't want to cry, because it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. It was worth saying yes to this amazing business, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. This is my office. This is my office. My kitchen is my office. My living room is my office. I run the business online, social media, wherever. Instagram, you find me there. YouTube, you find me there. Facebook, I'm there. Everywhere. I remember one day the children went to school and they were doing something, and I was supposed to give them £1 each. And we got to the school and my son was asking me, "Mommy, you didn't give us the £1. £1 each." I was like, £3. I didn't have it. So I told my son, "Don't worry, when mommy is coming to pick you, tell your teacher I will bring it." I didn't have it. I had to come home and I had to call my husband and said, apparently they have to pay £1 each. So can you send me £5 so that I can pay the school? You know, you take children to the shop to do shopping. Sometimes children want 1 or 2, but you can't, because if you take that, you have to drop something from the shopping, and those shopping that you are buying, the things that you are buying, is things that they really need, so you can't let go. We used to take our children to the toy shop to go and get something for themselves. But since I had my little one and we came straight down, we hadn't taken her to any toy shop to buy even dolls and stuff. All the toys here is the child minding toys, like the boys' toys, cars, and some teddies and stuff. She hasn't got like a proper doll or those little girly pushchair. So I got paid, I think, last month, and we're getting few bits for the children. And then I told my husband, "Oh, have we gotten that Alma? We've not taken Alma to any toy shop to get her dolls." And then because she likes the brown skin girl song, my husband said, "Okay, let's go and get a brown skin doll in the shop." So it was sad. We got to this toy shop, this big toy shop. My husband was holding her, like carrying her. So myself and the boys, we entered first, and then they joined in. And as soon as we entered the shop, guys, you should see my girl's face. She was like, "Wow, that little child, 2 years old, wow." And then my husband dropped her down, and she was stuck at one place, looking left, right. Why? Because she has never been to the toy shop before. She hasn't seen that many toy shops. Her dad has not taken her there because we didn't have the excess or the extra money to take her to go and get all those toys. And I looked at my husband's face, he looked at my face, and you could see that I had tears. Before I could do that, these boys have got all these toys here for the boys. I treat my children when I have it. But we didn't have it, so we couldn't be asked to even go near a toy shop. And this, my little child, made me shed tears. So at the spot, she took about 3 dolls and a pushchair. And my husband said, oh, you said we're going to buy something, so let's just take 2, and then later on we'll come and get the other one. I said, no, let her take whatever she wants. I got paid, so she can take it, because she's never had it. We say money is not everything, but sometimes money matters. If you don't have it, you will get to a place you will get stuck. You will get stuck. I said, no, she needs to take it. We will buy it. Whatever can wait. This is her moment. Let her choose what she wants. So she chose a baggage. She chose about 3 teddies, the dolls. And she named the dolls. One is Mommy, one is Baby Alma, and one is Mia. And she chose them. So we came out, sat in a car, and I told my husband, did you see that? If we didn't have the money and you had taken her to the toy shop, and this child would have been like, wow, can I have this, can I have that, and you can't buy it. Children don't understand it. Children, they don't get it. Every child knows that their parents are rich. Every child knows that their parents can afford it. So if you say no, they don't get it. That is why I am asking you. You're a mother here. You're a father here. You're a stay-home mom. You're a stay-home dad. You've lost your job. You are doing part-time. You are even doing full-time, but your money, your wages is not enough. At the end of the month, it's like hand to mouth, hand to mouth. Join this business. Say yes to this amazing business. It doesn't cost much. Here in UK, it's £50 to sign up. USA, Canada, $52. 60 euros, 50 euros. That 50 euros that you are paying is not, Ghana will say, J3. It's not capital. You don't need any capital for this business. You don't need any certificate for this business. You don't need any qualification for this business. All you need is your phone. All you need is your phone and Wi-Fi. That's all you need for this business. Promote the product. Use it yourself. Tell people about it. Tell your friends, your family, people on your WhatsApp status. Tell everybody around you. Inspire people. Help people to live healthy. Help people to change their lifestyle. And save that money. You give yourself 6 months, 1 year, and save that money. And depend on your full-time job or your part-time job. And see how much you're going to save in that 6 or 1 year. That £50 that you are paying is only to set your website for you. You are going to get 2 websites. One is your office, one is your shop. The company will create a website with all the products there with your name on top. And that is what you give to customers to buy their stuff. And then you get paid commission. When I buy my own product, I get paid commission. I'm treated like a customer. I get paid for it. I get paid commission for it. So today, that's all I'm here to tell you. That's my story. That is my story. There's more to it, but I can't say all of them because if I keep talking, we will not leave here today. That is my story. This is my story. But now, my story has changed. My lifestyle has changed. It has changed myself and my family. We are living a healthy lifestyle. We are helping other people live a healthy lifestyle. And we are getting paid for it. And that money I'm getting paid is helping us a lot. Give yourself the chance. Change your lifestyle. Take a risk. If you don't take a risk, you will never move forward. You always need to take a risk. That's my story. What is your story? Do you have one? Do you want to share with me? I'm all ears. I'm here to help you. So if my story has touched you, share it for me. Share it on your platform. Share it to your friends, your family. Come and join the business. Say yes to this business. Inbox me. I will come into your inbox. I will chat with you. I'll call you one-on-one. I'll give you all the necessary information that you might need. I'll be your mentor all the way out. I'm looking for business-minded women and men. People who are serious in life. People who want to earn an extra income. Not people who have the 50 pounds but you just want to throw it at me. You cry, you've talked too much. You take the 50 pounds. Sign me up. You sign them up and they don't do nothing. Not even to buy the product for themselves. I don't want such people. No. No. If you are not ready, don't come. If you are ready, I'm all ears. Come. I won't force anybody to do it. This business, you don't force anybody. You have to do it from your heart, willingly. If you love human beings, you will do it. You will do it. You will help yourself and you will help other people. So I'm looking for business-minded men and women. I still have my offer going on this month. Once this month passes, that's it. It's gone. It's gone. So if you're here and you're like that, you've been thinking about the business, you've been watching me for a while, you still need more information, more clarification, let me know because I can put all of them on here. There are certain things I need to speak to you on the phone, or maybe do, video call with you and then explain it to you better. You will understand it better. So many information I can send it to you via WhatsApp or Messenger. So yeah, that's my story. That is my story. So thank you guys for jumping on. I'm a bit emotional tonight because I don't like talking about it. Even this is just half of the story. This is not the full story. There's more to it, but I don't want to waste your precious time just listening to me talk. If you are just joining in, you can go back and start from the beginning because this is my story. Maybe you might relate to it, or maybe you know somebody who has the same story as me. Share it to that person and bless somebody, change somebody's life, and you will be blessed. Me, I have changed a lot of people's lives. Those that I told them and they gave their all in all, they are enjoying this. They're enjoying this business. They are earning an extra income in it. I have nurses in my team. They are making money out of it, and their health is better. My family, we are on it. My mom is on this product, and she's loving it. My children, it has helped my children. My child with atopic eczema, I don't want to go there because if I'm to show you the pictures, you will cry for that poor boy. But for a year now that he's been on the children's chewables, his skin is far better. He sleeps. Right now he's asleep. Before he will wake up like 5 times a night. Because when the room is too cold, trouble. When it's too hot, trouble. But thanks to this amazing plant-based product, me and my family, we are living peacefully and at the same time earning an extra income. What are you waiting for? Say yes today. Say yes today. It's only 50 pounds, $52, 50 euros, 60 euros. Join my team today, Legacy Lifestyle. So I'm going to leave you and love you. Wherever you're watching this video from, please, if the person is in the business, go straight to that person and speak to the person. Ask the person about the business. Get the information. It's better to get the information than to ignore it. Get the information. Think about it with your partner. Pray about it. Because me and my husband, we prayed about it. We sat down. We talked about it. not just once, over and over and over and over. We even had pen and paper on it. Why I have to do this, what this business can help, what if I do it, if I get this, what we can use that to do, what we can do, we planned it. My sister started talking to me about it. I heard it in 2018, later part 2018, but she started talking about it to me January 2019. So around that time, because I was doing my child minding business and all those stuff, I was still thinking about it, doing all these things. And it took us that long time, and I finally signed up in September. I should have signed up earlier. I was focusing on my plan A. You can still have your plan A and still add this to it. That's what I should have done from the beginning. But I wasted a whole lot of time. But it's not too late. It's not too late. You can always start from somewhere. Thank you, Akusia. You can always start from somewhere. I wasted a lot of time. But I don't want you to waste that lot of time. I could have started a long time ago. Whilst I was waiting, I was still doing my research. And I finally said yes. Thank you, Auntie Abusia. This business has been a blessing. It's been a blessing. And I always say thank you to Sister Matilda. So if somebody has introduced it to you, if somebody has talked to you about the business, my sister, try it, okay? Try it. It's worth trying. If you don't try, you will not know. It's just like the product. You want to lose weight, you want to maintain your weight, you want to change your lifestyle, you've got all these chronic diseases, you want something to boost your immunity. But because your friends are saying don't try it, it's not true, they are just making noise. If you don't try, you will not know. Trust me. Everything, you've got to try it. You've got to put in an effort. I'm not saying that the job is easy. No. It's easy in a sense that you don't have to run around and go to houses and walk in the rain, snow time and stuff like that. But if you come in and you don't put in the effort, you don't tell people about the product, you don't sell the product, you don't do anything, you come in, just register and sit in your house watching telly thinking that you get paid, then I am afraid don't even try it, because you will be deceiving yourself. You will not get paid. You won't get anything from it. You need to put your heart into it. We are like nurses and doctors. We are like preachers preaching about health. That's what you have to do. Tell people around you. And that's what I'm doing. So let me leave you. If not, tears will start flowing. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for jumping on. Before I leave, as I said, please share this video for me. Share it on your platform. If you anywhere you see this video and the person is in a business, please contact that person, get the information, go and register today. Change your mindset. Okay? And stop listening to friends. Because friends, they won't do any good for you. Not everybody that loves you loves you. Some people, they just laugh with you. They will laugh with you. The moment you leave, they'll start insulting you at your back. Okay, so thank you very much. And hope to see you again. Good night. Bye.